Good morning, this is the Desert Shaman. Well, I'm sitting here. It's a little cold in the room this morning, so rather than have the heater on all the time, which will destroy the sound in here, I'll turn it off. I'm going to show you a little bit today about the frame drum, and we talked about this before. This is a 14-inch Roosbeck, and it is has a cedar shell, and it's tunable. So today, you see me on here a lot just messing around, and so I thought today I would explain, and it's kind of hard because I don't have the camera. I should have a camera for the drum so you could see the drum, the whole drum. I'll figure that out later, but today I thought I would show you, just so you don't think that Thunder comes on here and he's just playing a bunch of gobbledygook and he doesn't know what he's doing or anything like that. I'm going to show you today I do know what I'm doing, okay? And it's going to be a more technical thing. And for the guys, for the people out there, that girls and guys, whatever, that want to learn how to play the frame drum, this might help you a little bit. I'm approaching it from a different angle. I'm approaching it from the angle of just all the stuff that I have learned throughout the years playing jazz, Latin jazz, marching bands, the rudiments, all that stuff. And the rudiments, again, are like the scales for a drum. There's 26 and there's 13 basic. So today, what am I doing there? What am I doing? Okay, is that just me beating on the drum with my fingers going crazy? No. So if you look at a rudiment, let's say we're going to take the rudiment, the paradiddle. Okay, it's P-A-R-A-D-I-D-D-L-E, paradiddle. Why do they name it paradiddle? Because it sounds paradiddle, paradiddle, okay? Or in Indian drumming, it could be takadimi, takadimi, okay? Takadimi, takadimi. So these are the things that you have in your head. Now, what is the sticking on the paradiddle, or what is the coordination? In this case, my fingers will be my sticks, my drumsticks. So basically, what a paradiddle is it's right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Now, that might seem hard at first, and it probably is, because you're going to have to integrate both sides of your brain. Basically, what this stuff is doing is it's making you ambidextrous, okay? In other words, you're able to do the same thing with the left side of your brain as that you are with the right, okay? And then we have that whole concept, which I won't go into right now, of the left brain and the right brain with the yin and the yang and the male and the female, okay? So it's really good to integrate these things. So I'm going to start off with right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right. Now, just to get it to that pace, most people might have a hard time because they can't think right, left, right, left, right. So just try it, Try it with your fingers or anything. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Now here's what it sounds like at speed. Right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. See, that's a rhythm, okay? It'd just be like takadimi, 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 takadimi. So that's what a paradiddle is, okay? We'll start off with that. And I know there's some people in here that are interested in drumming. So what I'm learning how to do is I'm learning how to incorporate stuff like this, okay, the paradiddle, in with the classic not East Indian, South Indian. And it's hard to see my hand, but this is a rocking motion. And you use your thumb for accents. So that gives you that South Indian feel. So what I'm doing is I'm practicing the South Indian technique, okay, but at the same time I'm incorporating stuff like paradiddles and the rudiments. So let's take another rudiment. I showed you the paradiddle. Well, the paradiddles go off, and you can have a double paradiddle. So you can have right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. So when you speed that up, you got a single paradiddle, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. But if you want a double paradiddle, it's right, left, right, left. And the accent, right, is on the right and the left. Right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. So as you practice these, if you're doing it with a stick, as it gets faster, you use the bounce of the stick, you use the momentum, the bounce of the stick, to be able to smooth it out and go from hand to hand. Then you incorporate this kind of stuff. Say you're doing a rhythm, and you want to throw in stuff, then you can throw in stuff like, in intervals as kind of like a solo. Okay, so then you also have things like triplets, triplet, 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 triplet. See, I've been doing this stuff for years, so don't get discouraged here. This stuff comes naturally to me, and I told you I was going to go into this stuff. This is for drummers too. This is for people that are trying to adapt rudiments, let's say, to a hand drum, okay, to a frame drum. So here's another thing that I wanted to talk about, and I'll see if I can get this right, because I'm just kind of delving into the whole bit with the pulses and the what they call talas, okay, or certain rhythmical patterns within a beat, okay. Now in Southeast Indian drumming, or South Indian drumming, or in India, okay, you might start off with a thing, and it could sound like a 4/4, but there's always, it's a thing where it goes outside the rhythmical time, okay. So if you're going ta-kita, 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 and then you add a ta-kita, ta-kita, ta-ka-dimi, ta-kita, ta-ka-dimi, ta-kita, ta-ka-dimi, ta-kita, ta-ka-dimi, ta-kita, ta-ka-dimi. It doesn't come down on one every time. There's like a cycle before it comes back down to where the ta-ka-dimi hits on one, okay? So basically you're going outside the frame of reference. You're going outside the frame of reference. So you can do that in anything, like in jazz, when you're improvising with jazz. You sometimes know where one is, like say you're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You can play all around the 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. paradiddle, triplet, quadruplet. So I'm learning the split hand technique here, but I've always had hand technique or finger techniques, because like I say, I messed around with the tabla, and I messed around, well, I actually played seriously the kunga, which has got a rocking motion. So this is all related. It's all percussion related, okay? So I wanted to do this video so you wouldn't think, you know, when I come on here, if you watch my body, you can see I got the 4/4. Moving my body so that you can see the 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. See, I'm counting a 4. It's a pulse. It's a pulse. But I'm playing all around the 4. But I know right where it is, so that if I want to come back on 1, 2, 3, 1. So anyway, I got the microphone set up here, and so I'm going to be starting to do more of these kind of videos. And I'm also going to be talking about shamanism and trance drumming, and even with this kind of drumming, you see, you can get outside the reality, okay, that we're living in. This is a way to just like get carried away. I mean, it's, you can sit here all day. I can sit here all day and I can think of jazz beats. I can picture myself playing my drums in a jazz band. I mean, let me show you something else too. The jazz beat is typically on the ride cymbal. Or let's say you wanted a funk beat. You could put a funk beat in the frame drum. So basically you can use a frame drum like it's a whole drum set. So you can pretend like one part of the drum is a cymbal, the ride cymbal, and the next part is the bass drum. You can muffle it, or you can let it ring. Or you can also do the rudiments, okay? And we're going to get back into this because I know I'm throwing a lot at you, even for drummers. So when you're doing the paradiddle, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right. If you're playing a split hand, you do it with one hand, only your hand's split in two, so it's like a right and left hand, okay? So you're doing stuff. See, these are coming down, that's 1, and this is 3. 1, 3, you know, 1, 3. 1, 3. This is a split hand, and it's on a swivel, okay? And that's kind of a hard technique to get down even for me, because I'm not used to it, but I'm getting it down. You know, it's starting to come. That's a typical, you know, belly dancing. It's infectious. It's good, and then you get the solid pattern down, and then you can overdub on a track, or you can put stuff in within the context of that split hand technique. So anyway, I'm throwing a lot of stuff out at you, but I just wanted you to know that, hey, Thunder knows what the fuck he's doing on drums. I've been playing them since I was, what, 2nd grade. I'm just taking the frame drum now. I'm just getting familiar with this because it slipped by me. And all my years of drumming, it was like, hey, you know, I messed around with tabla and I messed around with kungas, but I guess it wasn't, I mean, I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks. And so I will be blowing your mind in the future, hopefully, with more stuff like this. So this is basically typically a drum video, and I'm just, for you drummers out there, bear with me because I'm just getting started in this frame drum thing. I could sit here all day. I used to be a drum instructor teaching you the rudiments with the sticks, okay, on a drum, on a snare drum. But as far as a frame drum going, what I'm doing here is I'm showing you how I'm improvising and trying to integrate some of the stuff that is a rudiment. Rudiments are the same as in the, you know, there's some same rhythm patterns as with the South Indian language, drum language, takadimi, takadimi, takadimi. Well, that's just a paradiddle. Takadimi, takadimi, takadimi. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Takadimi, takadimi. Or you could say right, left, right, left, left, left. It's harder to say right, left, right, left, right. Fast. Takadimi, 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 takadimi. You can say takadimi real fast. Takadimi, 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 takadimi. So that's a doom. So I think I'm just going to leave it there today, just kind of and you can consider this a lesson in shamanism too, because drummers are shamans, musicians are shamans. Some of them don't even know it because they go into these alternate realities, and they just say I'm a jazz musician, or I'm an avant-garde jazz musician, but what they really don't know is that they're going into an alternate reality here, which has taken them completely out of this reality. That is a form of shamanism because you're going into other realities. And then another thing with that is you're connecting with spirits. I've played before 4,000 people on a stage and just sat there and watched my body play the drums, okay, from a higher level, the spirit just coming right down through me and playing, and I'm just sitting there watching it, okay? So don't think that for a minute you can't get out of body or you can't go other places. I think combining music and shamanism is probably a really awesome thing that you should do if you want to do that. Okay, I'm going to leave it there today. And hopefully you'll get something out of this video, both drummers and people that want to practice shamanism. Later on.